that they have issues with others and sometimes with large firms, but the lawyer fee is greater than the fee you're claiming.
It is their right. Unlike the right that someone has, all of our rights exist in context.
What's the context of a second medical opinion?
Because you're disrespecting the process.
No.
Jesus, this is common sense, man.
Any situation which you see in the view, you're just dealing with Afro gangs issues. If one, you can't bring and pull the leaders of the African community together, you're failing. And if two, you can't put forward a vision of blueprint.
Pleasant Wednesday evening to you. This is the Freddie Kissoon show. The name is Bond, James Bond, with license 007 to live in Guyana and to do other things in Guyana. We're at Good Hope in the beautiful home of 007, James Bond. James Bond has a blank check on this program. He has been very, very generous. And I think we stopped counting the times he has appeared on this program. One of our regular guests who has never let us down. James, thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I didn't even offer you guys something to drink. You want some water? Want anything?
No, that's
Juice,
okay.
Anything? All right.
James, thanks for having us in your lovely home. How long? I don't think we've ever asked that. You've probably been on this program about 50 times. How long have you been in politics?
Since 2011, 10-11, I would say that. Yeah, 2010. 2010. Because...
so we're talking about 15, 16 years?
Yeah, since 2010. Probably a little run up to the 2009 because I think I did some work with Mr. Murray before actually going on to active politics. So yeah, about 2010 I would put it in.
The operator can't get something that is written on your jersey sleeve. 007.
Yeah, fashion.
It's on the other sleeve.
Fashion is bespoke.
Operator, could you get that? It's on another sleeve? Or
so most of my clothing now is sewn in Africa, in Ghana. So it's bespoke. Everything, most of my clothing now, I sew it over there, just have it brought in.
And when it comes customs, slap
No,
some serious
no. Persons who are traveling from Ghana to Guyana, they normally bring the pieces with them. It's not a whole lot. It's probably one suitcase I have so far.
Okay, so you're close.
I have a friend who's traveling.
That includes the boxers?
No. No. That is the suits, casual wear, that kind of thing. Formal and casual wear.
Hello.
All right, James. Happy to be having this chat with you.
Yes, sir.
And it's going to be a free-flowing chat and so on. There is something that is not new news, but it's worth discussing for the public consumption. The last time you were on the show was before you were appointed MP for another party. You were previously in Parliament under the APNU banner, and then now you're on the PPP banner. How has it been?
Excellent,
so far?
excellent. I can tell, and most persons hear me say this, the PP Civic is like cheese to chop with APNU. It's like cheese to chop. In terms of, first and foremost, the camaraderie is excellent. That's the first and foremost thing. It's full, complete teamwork. In terms of the wealth of experience, I mean, you could lean on anyone in the National Assembly, the ones who've been there for a number of years. You got Mr. Gail Tashir, you got Anil Lal, Frank Anthony. So many guys have been there before you could lean on, Ashley Singh, for advice. The amount of preparation before. What people don't know is that it is not just wait until Parliament or wait until Cabinet. the People's Progressive Party Civic has a number of layers. I don't want to leave too much, give out too much information, but there are layers in which we caucus, we meet, we discuss policy, have input consultations. That is going on with every single ministry. So you have, I like to use the word machinery. You have this complete machinery that goes from the NDC level, the community level, NDC level, regional level, right up, and we have interactions as members of parliament with all these layers. The ministers do it too on a more frequent basis, you know. So that kind of preparation shows how governance has been so easy with the People's Progressive Party Civic. I mean, you got to see it to actually understand how it operates. So it's been excellent. Now on this side of the house. On the other side, the last I was on the opposition side. So on the government side, with the People's Progressive Party Civic is good, because another thing too is you got to help people. Like, even before I was a member of parliament, I've made this point ad nauseum. Even before I was a member of parliament, I was able to help more people than whilst I was with Apno FC for all those years. You know, I've been able to impact communities along the East Coast, in Georgetown, you name it, and not without being a member of parliament, because the responsiveness of the persons, the leadership, to what the constituents, your constituency, your constituents are asking for, they're quick and eager to respond to, and that is something that you don't really, I didn't see before. I mean, there were a few ministers who I know I could have approached, Minister Wally Lawrence, Minister Winston Felix. Outside of those two, it was pulling teeth. You know, it was pulling teeth. But now I have access to all the ministers. This was before member of parliament. I could get on the phone with any minister, any PS, and says these are the concerns. You take from in the back list, requested some cleaning supplies with the flooding, etc. They got it from the CDC. That's what, a day or two they asked for that. They got that. Tiger Bay, look what's happening in Tiger Bay. President went into Tiger Bay, and Shade House built, facility, mini sport facility built. And it come within a couple of months, 6 months, all this happened. So that kind of rapid response to the communities is something that I didn't get to see on the other side. So that's the difference.
Your maiden speech on behalf of the PPP was during the budget debate. How did it feel? Take us through your personal feeling at the time when you rose to make that maiden presentation on behalf of the PPPC. What was going through your mind? What was the thought process?
Well, first and foremost, it wasn't so much, how do I put it? There wasn't much nostalgia, because doing budget, during the budget preparations, we all have, I know for myself, and I can say for others too, you probably went through about 3 or 4 angles which you might take. So I had that, and but Minister Ashley Singh says, James, you have an amazing story. You should tell it. You know, and that's the angle I ended up scrapping what I had, because I was basically going to focus on. I spoke to Minister Tashir, and it says, Ma'am, my strong points have always been advocating for youth, and I'm going to stick to that. She says, sure, no problem. But when after Ashley and I had a conversation, he says, James, you have an amazing story to tell. You should tell that story. And that is basically being able and given the opportunity. And it's something that, again, you got to respect about the PP Civic in terms of giving people, unlikely people, young people, people from the opposition, people from all walks of life, the opportunities. You know, in that sense, it was like fulfilling to me. you know, after being out and being left out, that here comes President here finale and says, James, you know, you will serve as a member of parliament with the People's Conservative Party Civic. That kind of fulfilling. I must say that the party, you know, owed a debt of gratitude. And it was an exception. It was exception in the sense that if persons was heckling from start to finish. You know, but I enjoyed it, you know, because Parliament is a place where you have to show character, you got to show mettle. So it was. I was preparing for the heckling. The heckling came. Thanks to the opposition, I enjoyed every minute of it.
So when you were on this side, staring directly across, and you see some of your former colleagues.
But you would not have known that set. You would not have been very much interacting with that set the past 10 years.
Yeah. Most of them, I could tell you this, you might not believe this, but certain members of the House, I have had contact with, right?
No, not with the PN, those 12 PNs.
Yeah, some of them. For
Ganesh,
example, Saiku
Ganesh Mahipal.
Saiku Andrews and I grew up in church together.
Which church is that?
Assemblies of God.
Oh, sorry.
So I know Saiku right through. Ganesh, I bring Ganesh into politics. He don't like when I say he's father. Sheridan Gun. I mean, we didn't like speaking on a regular. Dr. Hines. Dr. Hines and I had conversations. Sometimes lengthy conversations. Lengthy and vociferous conversations. Who else is there? Riaz would visit my bar every now and then.
Director Finance?
Director passing. We never had, like, we don't really talk on the phone and that kind of thing. But again, there was no, except for one member who, you know, our only interaction was kind of vitriolic or kind of combative. Most of the
Who's that?
There were two persons really. Terrance Campbell and I had I think I mentioned that right at Good Hope when I went to vote.
Oh yes.
I mentioned that.
He accosted you in front of your family.
Yeah, call me house. Call me house. Yeah, no, I would never. He crossed the line there. You don't disrespect a man in front of his family. You know, he crossed the line there.
You crossed the line with family.
Yeah, so I cut him off.
You should have observed your family there.
Yeah, and
they heard him say that they heard him accost you.
Yeah, they were walking with me. I was going to vote with my wife and my daughter. And my son, my big brother was with me and my friend. You know, so disrespect.
That was weird.
It's right on the main road there. Right on the good
He belongs to.
No, they were like covering. They were like covering
The voting patterns.
They were observing, okay.
Yeah. So they were, and like some persons, even in Wynn and I have had good relationship all through. Asruden, doing this, doing Hetzberger.
Well, what is your relationship with us within these days?
No, we don't speak. We don't. Before elections, people like converse. Before, but after into politics, you know, again, you gotta wait. And I want to say this publicly: you don't get too chummy with the other side. You know, you could have a good relationship.
Do you think he will accept your call if you make a call?
Of course. I mean, of course. But I don't need, and neither he doesn't need to. We don't need to be chummy. You know, we're on the other side, and we could all be friends. But again, I'm not going to be chummy with.
Campbell know you're upset, and has he apologized?
No, he hasn't apologized. He stretched his hand to me sometime and try to make some joke. I walk past him straight.
Try to make a joke. Not stretch trying to apologize. He said, man.
No, he's not.
And you didn't ask for the apology there and then?
Me ask for what? He could keep that. I don't. You see, Uncle Freddie, Leonard, I'm a man that's go about my business. I work home. You know, 1-2 times I might go and play some dominoes, a dynasty. You know, condolences to the dynasty family. We lost our captain. I'm not officially a member of the team, but I play with the team, and lost our captain, young man, Mr. Osborne. Lost him recently, so condolences to them. So I play dominoes, but I got my domino table and everything home here. So the boys them, instead of me gotta go out, The boys just come and we just play our dominoes right home here.
For someone,
So I don't get in anybody's way, man.
for someone 15 years in politics, putting aside the incident, which obviously any objective mind would say, you don't bring in family. You just don't.
Yeah.
Good. Is he likely to be the leader of the PNC?
No, I don't think anybody trusts Terrance Campbell. I think the only person that trusts Terrance Campbell is Harvey Norton for some reason. I don't think the membership, I think the membership are tired in the sense that they've always had leaders fostered upon them. You know, I think they're tired of that. And the only person that trusts Terrance Campbell is Harvey Norton. Because as far as I remember, Terrance Campbell was batting for the AFC. He was never batting for Apnu. He was
then he was seriously battling for Niger Views as well.
I'm saying he was batting for them. So how is he now going to be batting for PNC? Could bat for Apnu. Anybody could bat for Apnu. Even you, Uncle Freddie, could bat for Apnu. You know, you could be captain Apnu. You know, but the captain the PNC, they're not. They're the candidates for that are. In turn, the right candidate is. Just a few persons could step into that.
We got months before the Congress.
They're gonna be a Congress.
That's the question I was about to ask. Do you think the Congress will happen at the right time? It should happen.
No, I don't think there'll be a Congress in a hurry. Harvey's gonna go back there, though. You know.
You think?
Yeah, I know.
That's not possible.
It is. No, you see,
there comes a time you have to call it judge.
No, man.
And that's human nature.
No. Look. You remember, how do I put it? You gotta have an exit strategy. You have to have a plan to exit and exit gracefully. Granger made that error. He didn't exit gracefully. You know, he just jumped off. And I don't think Aubrey wants that. Because if you do that, then there's zero connection with the politics. Aubrey's still young. In political years, Aubrey's still young. So if he were to...
So you believe if he jumps
first,
off, to use your term, he will be excommunicated?
Right away.
Okay.
Because he had the worst defeat. It's like Granger losing the 2020 elections. He's had the worst performance electorally by a leader. So you can't just jump off and leave that legacy. You gotta do something. For example, the first thing I think he's trying to do next is groom a successor. Try a little more rebuilding of the party. Get the women's arm, the youth arm back to full strength. Something he has to do. So when he exits, they will say, "Oh, you didn't just throw away the 12 seats, or how much seats you throw away? How much ever seats?" You know. So I do believe the Congress is not going to happen in a hurry because I haven't seen any movement towards any of those things, strengthening and rebuilding the party. Party still fragmented. Identifying a successor. The former chair of the party is now campaigning with the PP Civic and Region 2. So there's a lot going on.
But you said one of the strategies to save this legacy and to save credibility when he rides away is to protege a leader. But from all indications in Guyana, that protege seemed
to be Campbell.
Yeah.
No. My first question would be, is Terrance Campbell a member of the PNC? I don't know of that.
The man says blood was always green.
No, but the party colors are purple. So your blood could be green, but the party color is purple. The color for LFSB is purple. It isn't green. Green is Granger color, and Granger only came out in 2011. So how green could he be? You know, so I don't know. Except he's Hamilton Green, and the GDG was in the 1990s or 2000s.
But could you cast aside that incident and just objectively analyze Campbell? Has he got a future? Has he got potential?
Let me just watch me. Can I say this here? I don't hold anything against Terrance Campbell. On a month of Sundays, I have nothing against Terrance Campbell. He's just disrespectful, and for me, it would go to a level if I were to engage him. You know, it would go to a level if I were to hear. So I have no.
You better withdraw.
No, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So it is. No, again, I'm very respectful. You know me. I don't jump into nobody's way. You go come with me before I go.
It's clear to me that you don't see Campbell as the future.
No, but
PNC.
look. First and foremost, he's unimpressive. He has zero charisma.
Yeah.
Zero.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like if for example, I know you're scrolling through Facebook. I know some persons they're talking and you might let me take a listen. Let me take a read. That's not with him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He has zero pull.
Yeah.
So first thing in pause, you gotta got charisma.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he has a jarring voice. When you hear him speak, it's like So the other thing too is I don't think he has any connection to the grassroots, and there's a grassroots party he's trying to lead.
Mm-hmm.
He comes across more suitable for the EFC, who are more middle class bourgeoisie.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he doesn't come across as a ghetto youth or a rural youth. He doesn't come across, as representing them, and they're the majority. Jump high, jump low.
Yeah.
You know, I never see Campbell in the ghetto kicking football, playing no cricket.
And the few times.
Even when he run churches, when he used to think with the legs and the thighs.
Man, don't go to the business end. Let me stick to the politics. Resist the temptation.
Could you make that separation of a man's business?
No, I'm saying it's even like, for example, I was a businessman and I was still.
You were a businessman?
No, in terms of the bar. When I was active with the bar, you know, I was in the communities doing stuff with the communities, sponsoring stuff. You know, they would see me in the ghetto. They see me, Tom, the carriage and for John. I never said he did, but I have zero memory.
Yeah.
Of Mr. Campbell kicking off a football, throwing a bottom ball. You know, zero memory. Even the recent times, you don't see it. You know, you don't see it. And it's not just so you're going turn up. And if you look at it, these are Karen Crow politicians. Terrance Campbell, Psycho Andrews, Sharma Salomon. Who else? Karen Crow, Ashley Mohammed, the whole Win Party, they're Karen Crow politicians. They only turn up in trouble, death and demise.
Meaning
death, demise and destruction.
A Karen Crow looks to something that is
rotting. Something that's rotting. Yeah, rotting. Yeah, they like to see rotting flesh. Them is Karen Crow politicians.
There's a term for it that was generated in the AFC, and it is coined by Campbell Jonathan.
What did he say?
Dead meat.
Dead meat? Yeah. No, dead meat is a different thing. Dead meat is when he said if the AFC joined with the PNC, the AFC gonna be dead meat.
But Karen Crows go after dead meat.
No, but every time you look at these guys, right? They don't do anything positive in this country.
Yeah.
Nothing positive.
No policy
as soon as there is a death, as soon as there's a demise, as soon as there's a destruction, oh gosh, they're the first there. They're carrying crow politicians. I wish to God that they would I don't give them some advice and give them some things to be a little more effective. Host 1 or 2 tournaments, 1 or 2 pageants, 1 or 2 fundraisers, sponsor 1 or 2 people for going UG free now. So sponsors to start up their business, do some business incubators and kind of thing. You know, you had a lot of money from the chicken and the ties. And as you heard in the budget presentations, there were certain monies for the ties that didn't go to the government. The taxes.
Be careful.
Yes. No, this is facts. Certain ones didn't go to the ties. For the ties and the legs, didn't go to the coffers, and the government wrote off a couple $100 million, $100 million, something like that. It was written off. So he supposed to got a coin. He supposed to have a coin.
A nice bag.
Yeah, take some and start doing some business incubators. You know, don't wait for only death, demise, and destruction, and enough for the carrying crow business. Because here was the thing: there are 99 things in this country going good.
Yeah.
Of course, you're gonna get 1 or 2 things going all right, but there are 99 things, 99%. You wake up today, I could tell you, 99% of the days of persons who get up, they go work, they go straight and smooth. They don't run into troubles and.
But you've been around the PNC a long time, and you must. You have an analytical mind. I've known you for some time. It's not that you're an incompetent analyst. What is there that attracts him to Norton?
None
Could
of
it be, I mean, he's rich. Could it be that's guaranteed money for the PNC?
No.
Mavide said he thinks Terrance Campbell is a billionaire.
he probably is. I won't doubt it. Why would you doubt a man?
But could we see him as a
Yeah.
reliable source of funding? For
Yeah, that could be one reason, because you could never rule out money in terms of politics, in terms of why, Aubrey would have chosen him out of all the people to lead up. He probably promised the party that he's going to support, that he's going to ensure certain things are kept afloat.
But
I don't know.
Could there have been a tit for tat?
arrangement, yeah.
Could Aubrey have said, man, the party is a little bit in the doldrums. And suppose he said, look, Aubrey, I am guaranteeing you, I'm a businessman, I'm a successful businessman, I have a number of franchises. But what's there for me? And Aubrey said, what you want? And he said, look, it'd be an honor to lead a historic organization in the PNC. And Aubrey said, yes. Do you think it went like that?
No, first and foremost, you're making the I don't want to use the word assumption. You're saying that there's some arrangement for him to lead the PNC, and I'm saying there's none. I know for a fact I'll be cut no deal like that. I know for a fact. But cut a deal for I'd say, we're gonna arrange some arrangement for you to be named lead in Parliament. But to say that that there's some arrangement with him and Aubrey for lead PNC, nah. Yeah, for afternoon stories, yes.
No, man, people see him as the upcoming man.
Who people?
He's the leader of the opposition in Parliament.
Who?
He's at the press conference. He's at the picket line.
And again, I see this here. Let me I don't know how much more can be labeled this point. The PNC, like the PPP Civic, there is a comfort level with certain people. There's a comfort level with certain people. And there isn't that comfort level with Terrance Campbell, the PNC.
Yeah.
That make the board, it might seem because he's there, but I think Aubrey be out of his mind. To this Congress says, I think we should give Terrance Campbell, because he has to say it, You remember, he has to say it.
Yeah.
He has to somehow, whether overtly or covertly, put this man up.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that Granger was Corbyn's boy. We in the Murray camp knew it. We knew it from the get-go that Granger was Corbyn's boy. So he has to, and from for the few persons I speak to within the party, PNC still, he isn't even in the near close for be leader no PNC. And you got people like Vince Roy Jordan, people like Sharma Solomon there. No, man.
Ganesh.
No, Ganesh can't get it. Ganesh is a PPP. Ganesh is a PPP. Ganesh is a PPP. Ganesh is with us.
Wait. I have to look at the camera. No. This program has a disclaimer.
No. Let me put this here.
Clarify.
The PP Civic loves Ganesh Mahipal, and Ganesh Mahipal loves the PP Civic.
Are you saying something that will be a revelation in the society and in the diaspora?
Nah.
Is this something you knew?
Is
it something you knew and know that you haven't said before? Are you trying to tell us something?
No, I said it. I haven't tried to say anything. I've said it. And I'm saying the PP Civic loves Ganesh Mahipal, and Ganesh Mahipal loves the
Are
PP
you being
Civic.
cynical? We have to put a description for every interview. And that sounds like a perfect, ultra perfect description.
Yeah.
Can we go ahead with that description?
Again, you want me to repeat it so you get it clear?
Look,
So you're cynical and facetious.
I was in my entire life, I've never been a cynic. and I may be facetious every now and then,
But
but this is
suppose
not
the
one of
guy
those times.
objects to that.
No, he
and-
could object to a number of things. He's always objecting when I see. Ganesh is always objecting to anything I see. When I tell people I brought Ganesh into politics, Ganesh objected. He doesn't take. I probably gotta go get proof for everything I say with Ganesh Mahipal. And he should take what his senior says. You know, he should. You know.
Is you
my
want to
senior-
into politics?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
All right. I actually don't know how to feel about that statement, but
It was a good statement, though.
I would.
You're
I
still
would let
smiling.
I would let it marinate.
You're still
Let it
smiling.
marinate.
You're still
So why
smiling.
you don't stop smiling and laughing and make the statement with a serious face? Just look at the camera.
All right.
Yeah,
You want me to say it very seriously? All right. So
Look, you're still
we,
smiling.
we, the People's Progressive Party Civic, love Ganesh Mahipal, and Ganesh Mahipal loves the People's Progressive Party Civic. I don't know how much more.
I think you're telling us something there.
Well. I'm as I said, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna let that one marinate, and people gonna make what they want out of it. I'm not gonna dig deeper into the meaning of that.
Yeah.
Right. Even though I could, but let that one.
Next guess is Ganesh.
That's a good
Ganesh,
guess.
Ganesh probably should come and tell us his love for the PPP.
You know what is going on here? You and I don't have a damn clue what's going on here. He knows what he's talking about. And let us end it at that. He knows what he's talking
Well,
about.
Ganesh got to come and tell us about his love for the PPP.
Yes.
And
should have him on. He should be the next guest. I do agree with you.
Can
Right.
I say something that I don't think you know? Taking liberty, say you don't know, but you know him more than me. Of course, I know him long at UG, and we've always had a good relation. I think.
By the way, let me say this here. For the opposition, the entire opposition, Ganesh was the best in Parliament.
Yeah.
I told him that during the budget
budget
debates.
debate.
Yeah, his questions, his presentation, he was the best. Good job, Ganesh. Like I said, we love you, brother.
James, I sense from body language, certain type of statement that he feels slighted. I mean, he doesn't feel slighted by Vince, right? Jordan being on top of him or Shaman Solomon. But his boss in Parliament is Terrance Campbell.
Where he come from. And that is the...
Yeah.
And again, now you understand what I'm saying. When I say that the PNC reacts differently to certain things. Well, I know you're going to be good. But a PNC person, a hardcore PNC person, even from the bottom, going to feel like where he come from. That's the first thing. How you coming now for lead Born party? You know, where you come from? You know, he may have to take off his man piece, you know, and explain. So people see the real him.
You're making another accusation.
Are you saying that Terrance Campbell wears a toupee?
I know, I just say
He's
me.
bald.
I don't know. I know I am bald. I wear my baldness.
Oh, I see it.
I wear my baldness.
You're using it as you're using it figuratively.
Maybe I may be figurative, maybe I may literal. But I am proud of my grace and my age. As I tell my brother comes here almost every
I think
day.
you treading dangerous in this program. I hope. I feel happy we have
No,
a
the man-
we have a disclaimer.
the man is-
let me make it quite.
Please make
Yes.
it clear that the man is an attorney.
We
right?
have
You
a-
don't have to make a disclaimer.
We have a disclaimer, and the views expressed in the program are those of James Bond,
Yes.
not the host and the co-host.
Yeah, because if Aubrey's suing people for saying me and Aubrey are right, and so on, then maybe by
Aubrey
saying
sued for that? He sued for
Well,
that?
when he sent a letter to Ahmad, the CEO of Sheriff, Dexter Todd sent a letter to him because Ahmad in the program
Threatening
said,
legal
people
action.
don't know, but me now, we all right.
and he threatened legal action for that.
Threaten legal action.
And then the other day he threatened.
But he sued finance.
No, but she should be sued.
Meaning what?
Yeah, she no. Let me just say this.
Explain.
I could go into extreme detail, There are persons in Guyana who have loose lips.
Please be careful.
And Odessa Primus is one. Loose lips. Don't think what they say, don't care what they say. You know, they repeat stuff.
Yeah, but,
as if it's
she
gospel.
has to, you think
You know,
he has a case in
he has
this
a
matter,
case
in this
against,
particular
yes, in
matter?
this particular matter.
Explain.
If Ashley Mohammed gave money to the PNC, it's different from saying the man gave money to Aubrey Norton. Or if
no, but the subject
again, nothing to it said to say that somebody that the PP say they give money to Aubrey. That's a different thing. They said about Carbon, and Carbon never followed up. So it's like a pass down. Oh, PP paying you. Everybody PP paying. You know what I'm saying? PP pay bond. PP pay everybody. Again, Odessa Primus is one of those persons with the loose lips.
That said, John, they're giving me millions.
Good, exactly.
I want the money too.
And yet, and I think the PP Civic allows the opportunity for everybody in Guyana to get by. Because to say, oh, the PP Civic give me 10 million, 20 million, $1 million is an absolute lie. And they just, like I said, loose lips. So let her go to court. You should go take the full Monty to court. Or Melissa Atwell and the whole host of them on social media.
But you know if in on social media posting, should identify Norton or she said they give the PPP money?
No,
could I say this here?
Taking Bharat money. That's what she said.
Let me say this here.
She said taking money.
Yeah, tell the people who take Bharat money or something like that.
Watch me. That is an immature politician, and the only way she's going to learn is by going to walking up them court steps. That's the only way she's going to learn. The amount of things she said about James Bond too, and this bond in the body, I could tell you, she has no regard for her tongue. And that's a dangerous place to be. You gotta be mindful what you're saying. Oh no, we're not a litigious people. And I think that is what they escape with. We're not a litigious. Every time I think people are gonna sue, for example, the amount of libelous things said and slanderous things said about me. I just didn't make because again, I'm not a litigious person. I might be a lawyer, but you say what you want. But if a man says, look,
I have that position.
If a man says, I had enough of you, let that man go and do what he has to do.
Okay.
And she's one of those persons. The opposition leader, Asmani Mohammed, is another one who got to watch what he's saying. Because a lot of stuff he's putting out there is hearsay. Somebody come and tell you this, somebody come and tell you that, and you running with it as gospel and putting people out there.
And I see a number of things that he said
craziness
was disproved, and he never came back and said,
craziness.
okay, you know.
Loose lips. Loose lips. So, sue them. I can allow them. They don't, as once you don't come around me and me family, I go. Talk what you like. Talk what you like. You know. But if the other people who feel the way, please sue them. Please. And thanks.
On social media, you have received a lot of labels. Starting with David Hines, and you mentioned the name Melissa Atwell. You got Alexander, you got Burke, and many others, some known, some unknowns. How has that affected your participation in politics and your participation with the PPP? Because those attacks were direct to your service in the PPP. How has it shaped and affected that?
Man, they ain't shape and they ain't affect nothing. I mean,
so you're saying personally sometimes
personally
those
and
comments don't
professionally
get to you?
They don't ever get to
never
me.
let it get to me.
Ever get to me. If I tell you that there's get to me, I'm a liar before God and man. If I tell you I've lost a single night's sleep over what Rickford Burke or Vincent Alexander or this body say about me.
Oh, that's a private.
I'd be an abject, absolute liar before God and man. And people around me could tell, people around me say, boy, you want to take care of these people. I say, yo, relax yourself. Relax yourself. You take care of these people there. I say, have you ever seen any point I make? Have you ever seen one of these folks who has the most to say about me come up to me and disrespect me to my face? I say, you've never seen it. And I say, you will never see it. Foolish dog bark at a flying bird.
I don't know about
Yeah,
you
no.
and him because you're all young. I'm much older than you. In our days, the term for that was they're going to be pashwe. I don't think y'all know the term.
I know the term pashwe, but I gone beyond
Why-
pashwe.
why
You got
would-
to ever throw fist and throw hand and them kind of thing with
You know
people.
what pashwe?
Why wouldn't we?
Yeah, we know about that. But we gone, what me? How this world is set up, I can be honest with you, Uncle Freddie. You see me throwing fists with somebody who would tell me, call me a fool. I got ways to deal
But
with
if it
people.
happens because of his height, I think Campbell would beat you.
I wouldn't doubt that. I wouldn't doubt that. He's a big, strong, tall guy. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. I wouldn't doubt that at all.
No, I'm joking. You're going to give me a run fee money.
Again, me, I have people around me who will die for me. Let me repeat it again. I got people around me who would die for me. I don't need to do anything. So if anybody feels James Bond, you're going to square up with James Bond. No, I gone beyond that. I'm 47 years of age. That is not my life. I got people who would die for me. So I'm not afraid.
So you
but they would not.
You're going to fight Terrance.
Me, I know for sure. And this goes to anybody besides Terrance Campbell. You know, don't ever
But
think.
you got to,
Yeah.
I like to see, but I don't think we have to respect women. We all come from women. So you wouldn't contemplate any action against Odessa. I mean, she's a woman. We all got to respect
No, I would
women.
never sue Odessa.
No, not Sue.
What?
Anything else. No matter if she
What the-
get into your face.
What, no, it would never happen.
No, we
So
got to respect women.
When we got, it's not even a conversation to have. It would never happen. It would never happen.
All right.
You don't realize you got great respect for me. I mean, I don't think people don't understand that. Deep down, they got great respect for me. The whole lot of them. You know, so women or men or children, you know, I tell you, it has never happened, and I'm saying this unequivocally, never happened. They won't dare. They won't dare.
All right. Earlier you said that there are 99 things going right. What do you feel? I mean, that's a loaded statement, but can you expound on what do you feel about the policies of the PPP? People are saying they got so much money spending on capital side of the budget. People can't eat roads. People, prices going up, and those kind of. How do you feel generally about the policies of the PPP? And it's a worldwide phenomenon that prices in the markets and so on are going up. How do you feel that the PPP is using its fiscal policies to assuage some of that burden that people?
Yeah, well, ask and answer. Ask and answer. If you look at let's look at what the criticisms were previously on any government. The criticisms were under any government prior to this government was roads full of pothole. We don't have enough access, whether it's the farm to market roads, whether it's this, whether it's that. There's not enough access. Tourism is doing badly. We don't have enough, the manufacturing sector is dead or stagnant. Agriculture is dead, rice is dead, sugar is dead. There was a point in time when we complain about everything. You know, the children are underperforming, we don't have enough schools. We don't have enough health facilities. Look at today. And you talk about food, I could tell you, I love agriculture. I want to say big shout out to Minister Zulfikar Mustafa. And forgive me, Minister, I should start with the President first. Because I'm a direct beneficiary of the policies of the People's Progressive Party Civic with agriculture. And I'm glad these two guys come in here. I think these two guys should come in the program. I think they should come around and stand and say something. This is Floyd.
Yeah, we have no problem with that.
Yeah, Floyd Arthur. This is my business partner. This is Mr. Orwin Peter again. He's in charge of political affairs.
Come.
Political affairs with our group. This is the man.
Come on.
We got an organization in our organization.
I don't know if you got chairs. We
Yeah, that make
how
us
much
shine.
minutes more we have, operator?
We got enough time.
We got time.
See, we can slip them in. So.
Well, let's you introduce
So
them.
that is why I say I don't gotta left my house or go anywhere, because the guys have just come and check me.
Introduce them. Man.
Well, so this is the business partner. This is the man that in terms of
you getting these guys?
Bond Optimum. He actually runs Bond Optimum. That is my business. And this is Mr. Peterkin, who's the political leader for our group. We have our own group, and he's the political manager for it.
So let's get that straight.
Or
Operator,
Peterkin.
you getting Mr. Peterkin?
Yeah.
But give us the name of the group.
So we have a group called Walkabout Sundays.
Walkabout Sundays.
Walkabout Sundays, which we did our campaigning, our walkabouts, our hamper distributions, and everything else.
And Mr. Peterkin
He manages.
manages
He's the political.
And this is your business manager?
This is my business partner, not manager. He's run things. He's the bigger boss, right? So, Bond Optimum, we got a construction sector, we got a farming sector. So, but my son now, I put you as junior manager for the farming. So, talking about agriculture.
You have a farm, huh?
Yes, man. If president said we must plant.
Without anything here to give us, pay well.
we know.
I like cocoa.
Yeah.
I like baji.
No problem.
You got.
No, I ain't got no. But I'm gonna bear you in mind. Yeah, we got the land from the co-op a couple of 2 years ago. We started to clear it, but the weather and everything. Even we started clearing just the other day there, and we had to stop because of the rain. You know, so. But we definitely going full steam ahead with the
cash crops.
The farm. We're gonna do some cash crops. We're gonna do some exotic crops.
Where is it
well.
located?
In Falls. Behind Falls.
Up the East Coast.
Right in the East Coast there.
Yeah. At the back, right?
Yes, at the back.
There's
there.
Endless land there, man.
Endless land. Endless land. Land for kick dog. Land not done. Land not do.
And it's all under the co-op.
Yeah, it's a co-op. Right. So we got that, and due to the president again. Kudos, the president is a person of vision, and we bought into his vision, and he's making everything possible.
But Mr. Peterkin has to get into that.
We gonna come to politics.
Not only you can't just assign you only to politics. The man must be part of the James Bond Corporation.
They all are part and parcel.
The business thing too.
They were the business and the politics. You know, I don't eat alone. I take care of everybody around me.
But I'm gonna do something mischievous. I want to find out when there's the next Sunday walkabout, and I can make a call to Terrance Campbell.
Actually, we walking in south and south, them on side of time.
Yeah.
We're walking in south.
That was in Tocqueville area. Yeah.
When was that?
A couple Sunday, sometime last year.
And you saw Campbell?
Yeah, we saw
Seiko.
We were walking one side there on the other side. But like again, you know. Yeah, but back to what I was saying, you know, we got to thank the president, you know, for his vision and his leadership of making the opportunity. The government gives you the opportunity. You got to now seize the opportunities. You know, the government put everything in place.
But when you were giving your budget speech, you probably looking at your document, and you had probably did you get to see who was making the remarks from the
My head was up. I didn't use any notes.
And you saw who?
Yeah, man, I saw it. And they're my brothers and sisters that they heckled. I glad they heckled. They're my brothers and sisters.
Andrew heckled you?
Yeah, Andrew, Psycho, Sharma, and I say they're my brothers. Big up.
Sharma heckled you?
Yeah, big up. I enjoyed it. Because I put it in them before. I heckled them before. You know, I didn't spare
I know, on this program you're sparing Campbell.
I don't watch me. Everybody knows me, knows that. One thing. I speak my mind, that's about it. I speak my mind. Not the person. I don't get respectful. Not once you could say, well, I respect Terrance. The disrespect his family.
No, he should not have disrespect. I'm surprised he hasn't apologized yet, man.
Yeah, but
I'm
you
going to ask him
realize,
to apologize. I'm going to write an ask him to
but
apologize.
do you realize, Freddie, that is Terrance's mode of behavior?
Yeah,
how he in Parliament, he slip in one, he slip in a low punch against Priya Manichan. I think I wrote about it in one of I wrote about it in one of my columns.
Everybody just dig. Everybody just dig. He dig Ashley. I should have put it when he good and proper. Everybody's dig. I mean, it is he cut and trust to the assembly. It's not the person for me. I'm not gonna tell me anything. I ain't taking it personal.
No, but I'm talking about in your official speech. In his official speech.
What I'm saying is, and again, whether it's official or heckling on the floor, whatever it is, I'm saying it is permitted, because if you feel, again, it's carton metal.
It can be permitted
to
attack somebody's physical appearance.
Again, you could do it, but you gotta be prepared to face whatever comes after. You know, I would not go there.
You would not go there.
No, I would not go there. No,
I think it's indecent, man.
No, they could go. They could go, but you gotta be prepared for the ricochet. What comes back out?
But where are these guys from? Mr. Pitikin is from where?
They can speak for themselves. Them men good. Take an interview, brother. Take an interview.
I'm from Melanie Damashana.
Oh.
I presently resides on the East Bank. That's in the.
What happened to the disco? Well, not disco. I live in the past. What happened to the bar?
That's the club.
Yeah.
Yeah, the club soon get back.
Oh, it's gonna be
Yeah, right now we're doing some works and getting things sorted out as we speak presently.
And
Mr. Arthur.
Yeah.
Mr. Arthur.
Officially from West Yorkshire, West Bengal, but moved to Melanie when I was 12 years old.
Okay.
And since then, Melanie has
you and I have something in common. We two Georgetown boys.
Yeah.
Them is country people. They're bad country man. Yeah, Waterville man. Yeah.
I grew up with this man.
I grew up in deep country.
Y'all soft, man. Georgetown people are y'all soft. Country people soft.
I used to tell
Country
them
people soft.
You know, we come from Waterville every day is Pashway. You say,
No, y'all just ruction, but y'all hard.
every day is
Mr.
Pashway.
Kissoon, country people soft. Soft and kind.
But that's the distinguishing psychological trait between the rural folks and the urban folks.
Yeah.
The rural folks just have an innocence about them that we urban people just never born with. There's an endemic innocence about them.
Hospitality.
Right, but we just rough, crazy man. Right? And he and I are from South Georgetown.
Yeah, but I
Not
gotta
the
tell
nice,
you,
not
watch me. He is one of the nicest persons on the face in the world. Too nice.
Yeah, you said that.
I said, part when you deal in business and deal with people, you gotta strike a ruthlessness. He got it. So I know the thing you say, tongue people this and this.
But now he's probably he probably lying then.
Country.
No,
He moved the country.
And
Yes, he got the country in the
He more rough than he. Here's the sergeant major.
he get tamed.
Yeah.
When he went to the countryside.
I would.
But we have 5 minutes more to go. So James, the floor is yours.
No, I can let the guys them speak, man. Let the guys them speak.
But let me hear about the politics.
Yeah.
How they feel about Guyana's future?
Yeah, talk to them, man. Them able and capable.
Well,
You think we got a good future?
wow. I think the youths of Guyana, or being a Guyanese, it couldn't be a better moment or a better time for the youths of Guyana to enjoy Guyana. It's now in the, we could say, Guyana as it relates to development. It's now in the embryonic state, very young. So the youths them should make no mistake and take full advantage of it. It's development all across Guyana. Some people say right now Guyana is like a construction site. And a couple of years from now, Guyana would be one of the places that you would really want to go because the development is tremendous. It's tremendous. I always like to talk about when they speak about the roads. When they say you can't eat road, my brothers and sisters, Guyanese, the road that's being constructed in Guyana, or let me say for example, the Ogle to Eccles link, that road, the amount of development and economic activity would be coming from that road alone. That's tremendous. And I think there's a lot of people don't really get the drift of it. So you find when people say, oh, they can't eat road. The persons them that doing the road, the local, the labor force, that's the amount of development, the amount of activities, extra money that wasn't there. It's like you find somebody in Guyana out of a job. It's like hard.
Yeah. Mr. Peter King, you can't get somebody to repair your fence, and I'm telling you something, when they call the price.
That's what I know over tell you, Mr. Kissoon. If you do get somebody, the price is exorbitant.
Let's bring in Mr. Arthur because we got to wrap up now.
Yeah.
Arthur, where's from, Felboy? Well, South George, South George.
Melanie.
Yeah. My perspective on the growth of the country, I would say Guyana is now America 120 years ago. Given the fact that we're shifting from a third world economy into a first world, so we're now edging over probably into the second world stage. And something I always wanted to see happening in Guyana. In the early stage, as a youth coming up, everybody leaving the country to go. So my thing was, for Guyana to grow, we need people to come, because the most important resource is human resource. And now I tell young people that now is the best time to invest in business, whether it is to grow, because at one point in time, China was making at least 1 millionaire per day. And this because of the vast amount of people in the economy. So if you have one product and it's $1 and there's 1 million people, if 1 million people purchase it, you're a millionaire automatically. So Guyana is actually growing population-wise, and it's going to be better for the country overall, with good management.
Okay, I got one. We have to end, but I will end on a disappointing note. It's like a kind of rejection of what you guys are saying, because it's my experience. I'm a pensioner. How could Guyana could be so rosy and nice? And I am a pensioner. I buy cones all the time at banks there, HO 160. And I went to buy a cone at, it's true, I wrote about it 3 times. I'm in Giflan, and I want to buy a cone. I went to Terrance Campbell Place, Dairy Queen, and buy a cone. I gave the lady $1,000 and she gave me back $40. A cone was $960. Man, how could that be, man?
Yeah, I asked why you didn't go back to banks there, on Main Street?
Please tell Terrance Campbell to give me back my money. On that note, we will conclude. We were in the lovely home of 007 James Bond, one of our guests who have never let us down. Perennial guest, and he had some startling things to say. So you better look at this program. On behalf of his 2 friends, Mr. Arthur, Mr. Peter King, and on behalf of my co-host, thanks for being with us. Catch you later. Bye-bye.